Yeah, where to begin?
Community.
A new ecosystem.
Sustainability.
Sharing. Serendipity.
Passion.
Process proactively.
Change making.
Green transition.
Negotiation.
Faith.
Care for the greater good.
Emergence, the thing you really can't put words on.
Oh, I've got another one. Enlightening. Enlightening.
Normally in these types of institutions like business schools or universities, you learn a lot from different papers, graphs and figures. And via these graphs and figures and papers, you learn about the transition. What we try to do is to actually incorporate both head, heart and hands to make a full body experience where you both need to think analytically, but also use your heart. And in a sense, also your creativity to solve this big transition.
I was immediately absolutely fascinated by not only the learning part of it, but the transformational part of it. And it was probably one of my best teaching experiences ever.
We came to the classroom. Initially, everyone was a bit doubtful, skeptical, quiet on opening up. But as the session progressed, everyone opened up. It is amazing how in just one day, in less than 24 hours, it feels like you're here with your family now. And from the business point of view, how the game changes, how new things come up. It's wonderful when you look at people and you try to find a solution.
It's just really engaging and enriching to see how much the participants and the students learn, but also myself from kind of the sideline and from facilitating, how like in a few hours, how they can go through so many experiences and have so many reflections and gain so many insights and perspectives about, well, both themselves and each other and how it relates to the real world.
With the whole scenario and frustration about climate change, about this world, and they always express the feeling of being helpless, I feel they've turned into the powerful people who can actually make a change. This game, the haptic playing, the being together, having to work with each other, being young, they have all the power. And I, as a facilitator, I got to see this and be with them in the journey.
I really like it because it's not only about, sustainability, but more about understanding the workplace and especially sustainability, which is a big concern today in our world. I think it also leads us to have a big picture of it when we need it to transit in the future.
I think it's also helping us to understand how important sustainability really is and genuinely how many steps are involved in the whole sustainability process. It took a lot more getting used to, a lot more compromise, a lot more putting our personal needs behind to focus on the greater good. And so it really is a life lesson to see how many parts are playing into this simulation.
What is important here is also the communication and how you get patient, just make peace with the frustration to still make the island or the road better together.
Trust is at the base of everything. So if you lose trust at the very beginning, it gets harder and harder to actually go on the right track, even if you want to.
Because this transition is not about money, it's not about analysis, having the right answer. This transition is really about cultural change, knowing each other's worldviews, relating to different stakeholder views, knowing each other's objectives. And you feel what it is to be trusted and what that does to your behavior. So this game speaks to much more than graphs and figures and papers. No, it speaks to your whole body.
This game is such a magical experience for me. When I got introduced to the whole concept of being able to play a game that involves sustainability, especially in a business school, I thought it was going to be a wonderful experience, and that is exactly what I've got.
Really see a change in people's attitude. I think a lot of students come to the game not really knowing what to expect and thinking that it was just going to be like another class. But as the game develops, they really become to understand that it's not just about the game, and learning skills, but it is also about changing how you see the world, how you see society, and how you should interact with other people in those times of societal change.
This game makes really the essence out of it.